Good evening. I want to thank the Hammond Common Council for allowing me to speak and update them on the COVID-19 outbreak and what we must do as a city to help control this crisis. As you are all aware, each day brings new information and warnings, as well as limitations on a daily activity as a result of the continued spread of the coronavirus. Today, Governor Holcomb issued 4 executive orders that will change, for a time, the way we all go about our personal and work lives. As a city and as a region, it is imperative that we each take responsibility to do our part and stop the spread of COVID-19. The only way to do this is to substantially curb our contact with each other, practice social distancing when we are in contact, and to minimize our activities to only those that are essential. COVID-19 affects all of us. It does not discriminate. It attacks the rich and the poor. It attacks the healthy and the infirm, the young and the old, and attacks all races and ethnicities. Therefore, it will take all of us to work together to fight this virus. As of today, and following Governor Holcomb's executive orders and my previous executive orders, the following orders exist in the city of Hammond from tomorrow, Tuesday, March 21st, 2020, at 11:59 p.m. until at least April 6th, 2020, at 11:59 p.m. Number 1, all non-essential business should be halted, and working remotely should be encouraged and put into place by employers that are able to do so. City Hall will remain open, but most employees will work remotely, except for frontline employees. Fire, police, water, sanitary district, and sanitation, public works. Essential businesses that will remain open include grocery stores, pharmacies, gas stations, police stations, fire stations, hospitals, doctor's offices, healthcare facilities, laundromats, daycares, garbage pickup, public works departments, transport, and public service offices. A full listing is in Governor Holcomb's order. We'll make it available on Go Hammond website. As of 11:59 p.m. Tuesday, residents are ordered to stay at home, making only those trips necessary for essential government functions, or to participate in essential business and operations as defined in the governor's order. This is not a lockdown. You will still be able to and are encouraged to do the following. You can walk your dog. You can get out and exercise. You could utilize our miles of trails and mini parks. You could get groceries. You could visit your doctor. You could go to the bank, and you could order carry-out from a restaurant. Just remember to continue to practice social distancing of at least 6 feet with one another and to stay home if you feel sick. No gatherings of more than 10 people, as recommended by the Centers for Disease Control, including any faith or worship services are allowed, and all places of public amusement shall be closed. Hammond City basketball courts and Hammond playground equipment shall be closed because they pose a high risk for increasing the spread of COVID-19. Although this is not a lockdown, Hammond Police, along with the Indiana State Police and the Lake County Sheriff, will be monitoring and, if necessary, enforcing these orders. A reminder that any fees or licenses due to the City of Hammond will be extended without late fees being assessed until June 1st, 2020. No water shutoffs will occur as a result of non-payment until at least April 15th, 2020. If requested, in collaboration with the School City of Hammond, the City of Hammond will consider allowing the use of vacant schools or other public buildings for overflow needs of local hospital and care facilities if necessary. We're in communication right now with the School City of Hammond, and we've had these conversations ourselves. If it becomes necessary to overflow into a public building to house the sick, we're prepared to do so. A reminder, if you think you have symptoms consistent with COVID-19, first call your doctor or go to an urgent care facility to determine if you should go to the hospital. They will guide you in their decision making. I want to take a moment to thank all of our city employees, especially our first responders, who are working tirelessly to help fight this public health emergency. and heroically, I might add. These guys, the men and women, our first responders, our sanitation workers, the workers that are showing up every day are risking their health to keep the city functioning, and I want to thank them. I want to thank those essential businesses who are continuing to operate during this time. Also, I want to thank the Hammond City Council for cooperating with the mayor's office to donate $10,000 to 18th Street Brewery to help them to continue to produce sanitizer for our police, fire departments around the region, for seniors and for those who need it, all at no cost. I want to thank 18th Street Brewery. They converted their operations over, and I want to thank the council for helping us step up and donate $10,000 towards that endeavor. What we are doing now is important to flatten the curve and to make sure that our first responders and healthcare workers who are on the front lines of this fight are given a fighting chance. Flattening the curve will avoid overwhelming our healthcare facilities. If we can accomplish this, the next step will be to start trying to get life back to normal in the city of Hammond and around Northwest Indiana, around Indiana and around America, quite frankly. It's not going to be right away, but it will happen. This is everybody's fight, and we must all be vigilant and support each other. I also want to remind everybody to do the 5. Hands, wash often, 20 seconds a shot. Elbow, cough into your elbow if you're sick. Face, do not touch your face. Social distancing, at least 3 to 6 feet social distancing. And if you feel sick, stay at home. If you have to take Dayquil to quell the symptoms, stay at home. If you feel sick, stay at home. Again, Mr. President, members of the Hammond City Council, thank you for cooperation during this emergency. It's great to see in times of crisis when government comes together. Again, I want to thank you on behalf of the citizens of Hammond, and Mr. President, thank you for letting me speak.